Last week, we came across this article from the New York Magazine about something called gadget sickness. In other words, injuries or effects from overusing your gadgets. We all do that, right? So we invited Dr. Min Nghi, Chief of Hospital Medicine from Texas Health Harris Hospital in Fort Worth, to tell us if this is real or not. Like, is this in our imagination or is this something real? Is this really happening?
It is.
It is?
Yes.
Okay, so tell me about some of these things people are experiencing, because I think I might have some. Some of them, not all of them.
Well, as smartphones and other gadgets and tablets become more ubiquitous, we're finding that there are more injuries and illnesses related to them. There's more and more studies documenting these facts. A lot of them are related to ergonomics, repetitive stress injuries, carpal tunnel syndrome.
So something from like texting on your phone all day, right? So what's it called? Like basically thumb tendinitis.
Thumb tendinitis, more commonly people call it BlackBerry thumb, PlayStation thumb, any device that you use, grip with your hands, and use your thumb to manipulate, it can injure the tendons in your thumb, because your thumb is not as dexterous as the rest of your hand, and the repeated motion will continually traumatize and injure it over time.
Don't tell anybody that. I think that's happened to me. Okay, one of them that I thought was really interesting, and people may not link the two, is sleep deprivation. That's a big one, because that affects people throughout their day, being able to work. Tell us about that.
Well, sleep hygiene is something that's very important and I think often overlooked. The devices that we use, TVs, other things in the bedroom and right before sleep can affect our sleeping habits. People tend to stay up later, and at the Mayo Clinic, I think that they were looking into a study looking at the amount of light that we perceive from the screens of our devices affecting melatonin production and therefore the sleep-wake cycle.
Shh, don't tell anybody. I might have that one too. Okay, I can tell you one I don't have, and I know this for a fact. Scrotal hyperthermia. You're going to need to explain that one to me.
Well, the way anatomy, our bodies were designed, the sperm production requires a lower body temperature than the core of our bodies, hence we have a scrotum. As we lay our laptops and other devices on our laps, these things generate quite an amount of heat, up to 125 degrees Fahrenheit at some points. With that much heat, it can affect sperm production and therefore fertility.
Oh, interesting. Have you guys seen a rise in infertility issues possibly because of this, or is it about the same?
I think there is an uptick. I don't know the specific numbers, but optimum sperm production does require a lower body temperature than having something as hot as a laptop.
Good to know, right? Okay, so let's do one more. Laptop thigh kind of goes back with that 120-degree temperatures, right? Tell us about that one.
Well, laying your laptop directly on your lap, laptop is a misnomer. It should never go directly onto your lap. The heat generated by the device is too warm.
So you can actually burn your thigh.
You can actually burn your thigh.
Wow. So what should people do? Just lay off a little bit? Should my co-host stop texting during the breaks? What should we do?
I think more and more we talk about the tech-life balance, and we're always in the now, always connected, always on, and a lot of the injuries are related to being always connected, always manipulating your devices. So take breaks.
Like when you go to the bathroom, don't take your phone with you, right?
Exactly. And a lot of devices are used there.
See? Oh, that's just nasty. That's just gross.
And I don't even want to get you into the studies where they do cultures on these devices and show what grows.
It's bad enough that my thumbs hurt, okay?
Right.
Get more details about gadget sickness by going to thebroadcasttv.com and tell us your story. Have you been injured after using your gadgets for too long? Let us know. Hop on those gadgets and tell us all about it on Facebook and Twitter. We can't wait to hear from you. And coming up, it's music from the talented Fort Worth band Green River Ordinance. Their rise to fame is a great story, and their music is amazing, so stay with us.